Hi, my name is Murphy Henry and welcome to the Murphy Method. Today we're going to be learning about minor chords. Now, your first question might be, what is a minor chord? Well, a minor chord sounds like this. It has that spooky, scary sound. The first minor chord we're going to look at today in the DVD is the E minor chord, and it is related to the G chord. You know, you remember when we talked about the 1, 4, and 5 chords and how to find them, and we used our hand like this. If we were in the key of G, we said we use our musical alphabet, and we go G, A, B, C, D, and that way we get our 1 chord, which is the G, 2, 3, 4 chord, which is the C, and 5 chord, which is the D. Well, the E minor chord is the 6th chord. It's the 6th note of the G scale. So we just count up to 6. G, A, B, C, D, and E, the 6th minor. It's also called the relative minor, but for our purposes, I'll try to use the term 6 minor. Now, let's take a look at where we can find all of these E minor chords on the neck. We'll start here with this E minor chord in the first position, 2nd fret of 4th and 2nd fret of 1st. Now, all of the 6 minor chords are related to a major chord. And so, since the E minor chord is the 6th note of the G scale, we're going to relate all these to the G major chord. So this E minor chord is related to this open G here. Okay, now how do we find our next E minor chord? Well, we look for our next G chord on the neck, which is G made in the F shape right here. So, anytime you have a major chord made in the F shape like this, if you want to find the 6th minor, you want to find the relative minor, or in this case, we want to find the E minor, you're going to take this ring finger and drop it down to the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So you get all your fingers lined up in a row here with the middle finger on 4th fret of the 3rd, the ring finger on 5th fret of 2nd, and the little finger on 5th fret of 1st. That is an E minor position, an E minor chord. Now, when I make this, as I just did, you can see I use this arrangement of fingers. I have no idea why I do this, but for some reason, this transition is easy for me. Doesn't matter to me how you make the chord, as long as you get all the notes in. You could use that arrangement of fingers. You could use the arrangement of fingers we talked about like this, as long as they're all lined up right there. And another thing to keep in mind is that this is a pattern. So anytime that you have a major chord made in this shape, and you drop your ring finger, you'll get the 6th minor. And we'll talk about that later on in the DVD.